Oh, we're just reveling in Jordan Addison and the Pac-12 title game change. I mean, just to underscore the point, 10 days ago, USC's odds of winning the Pac-12 were not nearly as high as they are now because USC isn't constrained by divisions and it has Jordan Addison in the fold. Those two things on both fronts significantly increase the chances that USC is going to play for and therefore, by extension, win the Pac-12 title this year. So a lot more optimism in USC land.
Matt, I posted a video the other day following our conversation. I went through the 2011 through 21 results, all the Pac-12 championship games. So these are the years in which we would have had the same championship game result: 2013 and 14, 16, 17, 19, and 21. 2020 is difficult to evaluate because there were just so few games played, but Colorado and Washington, they were 3-1 and 4-2. They would have played one of them, USC. Anyway, they were both 3-1 actually in the conference. So throw that one out for a second. We would have, let's go in descending order. In 2018, instead of Washington, Utah, we would have had Washington State with a rematch in the Pac-12 championship game. Washington State was 7-2, better than Utah's 6-3 out of the South. In 2015, instead of Stanford USC, we would have had one of those great Stanford-Oregon rematches because Oregon with a better record than USC that season in the Pac-12. And then the first 2 years of Pac-12 championship play, those were the years that UCLA, coming out of a dismal Pac-12 South at 5-4 and 6-3 in conference, would have been supplanted by, back-to-back Oregon-Stanford games with both teams ranked in the top 6 in the country both years.
Yeah, no, because the North Division dominated the Pac-12. It dominated the conference championship game. The Pac-12 South won only one game through 2020, and that was USC in 2017 against Stanford. So, you would have had a lot more Oregon-Stanford, and more broadly, you would have had a lot more all Pac-12 North Pac-12 championship games. So, this reform is going to have a significant effect because usually one division, or when divisions get scrapped, one corner of the conference often has the advantage over the other, and now you're not comparing those two. It's just the best 2 out of 12, and it's a really welcome move for the conference. Just one final note on scrapping divisions, likely to happen next year, and it's another Stuart Mandel note. Like in his column, he questioned the Big Ten scrapping divisions if that, of course, happens, and he did it on the basis of, well, now Minnesota and Wisconsin can't make the Rose Bowl. Okay, true enough. Ohio State and Michigan are going to build a wall, but is that bad? Is that what do you want? No offense to Minnesota or Wisconsin, but we're not supposed to create conferences so that the cute, cuddly story gets its moment on television. You operate your conference to put your best teams in championship games with the chance to go to the college football playoff. So again, just to know, we started this discussion with an odd Stuart Mandel note, and we end it with an odd Stuart Mandel note.